Hello, my name is Alexia Sharif, and here is my student art critique. The famous painting Irises by Vincent van Gogh shows his unique art style, which is defined by bold colors and strong brushstrokes. Van Gogh finished the painting in 1889 whilst getting mental health treatment at the Saint Paul de Moselle institution in Saint Remy, France. It depicts a bouquet of irises in a variety of blue, purple, and white hues against a bold and vivid yellow-green backdrop. The overall two-dimensionality of the flowers, which was painted with strong sweeping brushstrokes, give off a feeling of motion and energy. The use of thick and textured impasto makes the flowers look three-dimensional as well as gives them a distinct structure. The combination of the two art techniques creates an interesting visual experience that draws the viewer's attention to the details of the painting, mainly highlighting the beauty and complexity of nature. The use of color and light further enhances the sense of depth and movement, making the flowers almost come to life. The artist's skillful execution of the painting techniques also adds to the overall impact of the work, creating a sense of harmony and balance that is both pleasing to the eye and emotionally and visually engaging. The painting captures the essence of nature in a way that is poetic, inviting viewers to immerse themselves in its beauty. Irises holds great cultural significance due to its recognition as one of Van Gogh's most renowned and acclaimed works of art. The painting's portrayal of Van Gogh's view of nature had a major impact on the art world, being a source of inspiration for many artists and enthusiasts that came after him. Additionally, the painting provides a view into the cultural and artistic period and how it influenced art movements like Expressionism and Fauvism with its vivid colors and expressive brushstrokes. The painting is an important representation of how artists in the late 19th century felt the urge to break away from the traditional styles and experiment with new forms of artistic expression. So, based on that, Irises also shows the social and political changes of that era. Also, in recent years, the artwork, among other Van Gogh paintings, became an important symbol about mental health and encouraged individuals experiencing mental illness to seek help. Van Gogh's irises broadens our understanding of the world by reinforcing the importance of the beauty of nature and the power of art to convey human emotion. It's significant because it shows Van Gogh's struggles with mental illness and provides a reminder of how important it is to understand how to support people who are struggling with poor mental health. Also, we can explore the metaphorical meanings found within irises, such as hope, faith, and purity, from what the flowers themselves are meant to represent. The irises in Van Gogh's painting are not only a symbol of hope, but they also present his appreciation for nature and beauty in the world. Through this artwork, Van Gogh reminds us as viewers to find joy in the simple things of life and hold on to hope even during difficult times. French artist Jacques-Louis David produced the painting Portrait of the Sisters Zenaide and Charlotte Bonaparte in 1821. Zenaide and Charlotte, the daughters of Napoleon's brother Joseph Bonaparte, the former king of Spain, are shown in the artwork. The two sisters sitting side by side take up most of the simple painting's composition, which has a blank wall and some furniture in the backdrop. At the time, the sisters were in exile in Brussels after the fall of Napoleon. Despite their exile, they seem to be living comfortably as they are sitting on an embroidered couch with the family's emblem of a golden bee. The artist's attention to detail is seen in the elaborate lace and embroidery of the sisters' outfits and the creased letters Zenaide is holding. Charlotte's modest and subdued look contrasts sharply with Zenaide's assured and confident one, suggesting the close relationship between the sisters, in which Zenaide is the more assertive and dominant, while Charlotte is more subservient and shy. The use of light and shadow gives the painting depth and dimension, giving the appearance of three-dimensional space. David's skillful use of color and texture also adds to the overall realism of the painting, making it seem as though the sisters could step right out of the canvas and into the viewer's world. Overall, the painting captures a moment in time, conveying a sense of closeness and familiarity between the two sisters. There are various ways that this painting has cultural significance. It is a famous piece of neoclassical art with classical themes and has a great attention to detail and focuses on realism. It also features two members of the renowned Bonaparte family, a family who was extremely important in the influencing the political and cultural climate of Europe in the 19th century, even after the fall of Napoleon and France started to rebuild the monarchy of Louis XVII. The painting's portrayal of a woman as a powerful and self-assured person challenges the common gender stereotypes of the time, and in turn, I believe, could have helped pave the way for later feminist movements. The portrait's enduring popularity is proof of its timeless message of strength, beauty, and social change. Also, the painting has heavily influenced the also The painting has heavily influenced the work of countless painters who came after David, and is considered one of the great works of neoclassical art that have impacted Western art history. There are a lot of ways that studying this painting might enrich our understanding of the world. First of all, it sheds light on the political and cultural climate of Europe during this time by offering insight into the lives of two significant aristocratic women of the early 19th century. Second, it can enhance our understanding of classical art and the ideas it aimed to convey, such as emotionless scenes and a conservative use of line, form, and color. Lastly, I believe it can provoke us to consider power, gender, and identity issues more carefully, leading us to consider how gender roles for these aristocratic women had been affected by the world events around them. The painting is a reflection of the patriarchal society at the time, where even royal women were often portrayed as passive objects. However, David's choice to depict the eldest Bonaparte sister as strong and confident challenges these traditional gender roles. Overall, Portrait of Sisters Zenaide and Charlotte Bonaparte is an important piece of art that has affected our view of the world around us by considering the juxtaposition of wealth and power within the limits of gender roles. Here are my references, and thank you.